One of the things we're looking for all the time is how we can produce energy. It's the #1 issue we have in America today, I think. We're never going to be a secure nation as long as we're importing 70% of the oil that we use. But out here they're working on some experiments to use algae, which they're showing can be growing very fast and produce a lot of energy. We then, of course, back here we see some very tremendously interesting projects going on in these greenhouses where they're growing huge amounts of lettuce, and radishes, and tomatoes, and all kinds of things. And it's being grown in the water. No dirt, just water. So this is what universities should be doing, is doing experiments that can be transmitted to the private sector. And I'm glad that you're here to join with us today.
We think that Nevada has some intrinsic advantages like high solar radiation, land area, and geothermal. And this is growing in seawater strength salt. And the reason that we're interested in growing the algae on saltwater is because our freshwater resources are oversubscribed already.
These are big models of the little glasses you showed me.
Right, yeah. So part of the purpose of this is all of the estimates that you hear about productivity of algae, they're based on laboratory flasks, and they're overestimates. So we wanted to grow this at different scales. The reason that we're so interested in algae, and many people are interested in algae, is that it has the potential to be 10 to 30 times more productive than a terrestrial crop, because we can leverage geothermal, we can grow it year-round.
The reason why we're really interested in rabbit brush is because it makes a lot of valuable materials other than just biomass. We're looking for different sources, natural rubber. The model systems we're looking at tend to be a dandelion species. This is Russian dandelion.
Kazakhstan, huh?
Yeah, it came from Kazakhstan. We just went on an expedition not too long ago. This stuff, you cut it open, it has latex in the root. It's root that produces a fair amount of rubber like that. So you could kind of just...
Isn't that
so 20% of the root...
But it just works its way out of there, huh? Look at that. That is sticky.
So we could harvest this for rubber and also actually makes a fair amount.
But I can't imagine you could grow enough of that for make a tire.
They've done it in Russia. So during World War II, this was a source of emergency rubber. So the USDA had a fair amount of research into the 40s, and then after that, we got our plantations back and we stopped. But it's kind of neat stuff. It's a really good system to do work experimentally. Rabbit brush was another source of...
That's rabbit brush.
This is rabbit brush. You see it all over the road, on the side of the roads. We grow this and cultivate this in plantations. We could
what is
this?
Do this?
This is called, this is a gopher weed. This is an energy crop. It produces a high amount of latex that's rich in hydrocarbons. And,
look at that.
And actually this stuff was kind of developed by Melvin Calvin. He's the one who, the Nobel Prize winner.
Look at drip out of there.
Yeah, he calculated that you could get per hectare about 25 barrels of bio crude out of this. They donated this biomass gasifier to us, and we just got it. And
that's this machine here?
That's this machine over here.
What does it do?
It takes woody material, wood chips, and whatever kind of cellulosic material you have, and it goes into a reactor. It converts it to syngas, and the syngas is used to run electrical generators.
Thanks to your generous support, this has been going on for a year and a half.
This is it, huh?
Well, the main purpose of that project is to take biomass, like there's wood, and turn it into something that is more easily breakable and combustible. So this is just pine wood. So what we've been doing with the Gas Technology Institute is treating it in water under high temperature and pressure, just in water.
Soak it in water?
Yeah, very high temperature though.
Smells
like barbecue.
Why is that?
And it's very crumbly because you're partially breaking down the cell structures and you're removing whatever is soluble. The reason you do this is to increase the energy density in here. So this then would be used as a feedstock in a gasifier, this being a small example of one, but it's a way of going from biomass to electricity.
Senator, I'm John, Nevada Naturals.
Hi, John.
How you doing?
Good.
It's good to finally have you down here.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
My brother Tom.
Hi, Senator Reid. How you doing?
Tom, you want to show him around? Tom's the expert at growing.
This is our hydroponic greenhouse.
It just grows in water, no dirt, huh?
We grow in water. Basically, all we're doing is we're using water as a medium rather than soil.
And you do how many pounds of lettuce?
We sold over 2,000 pounds in the last couple of weeks.
And you grew it in these two little places?
Yeah.
That's a lot of lettuce, isn't it?
In this greenhouse, we can grow over 50,000 heads of lettuce. See, when you grow in the soil, you're counting on Mother Nature. And Mother Nature here in Nevada is not all that kind.
But I thought we got, did the plants get nutrients out of the dirt?
Right, they get it out of the soil. If you have a handful of soil, you have over 1 billion microbes in your hand. There's bacteria, there's algae, there's protozoas. All of them are trying to break down the heavy metals for the plant to ingest.
So you put that in the water then?
Right. If we grew nothing but lettuce in 4 greenhouses, we would grow more lettuce per year in those 4 greenhouses than the entire state combined. Now the other advantages is we can grow year-round. These are for you to sample.
What is this?
Let's see. This is baby arugula.
Just take some?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, thank you for coming, Senator.
Oh, this is wonderful. Terrific.